What has fate prepared for you at this time? Today I have interpreted the tarot cards for this very question. We can look forward to the transition from confusion to a clearer path. A period is opening in life when old ways begin to crumble due to new internal settings. Your soul is rising and the outside world is not able to adapt so quickly to your awakening. The Five of Wands card indicates a phase when a person finds themselves in the midst of internal or external tension, as if different parts of life are arguing about which one should have priority. It is a period when things seem fragmented, ambiguous, and when a person is trying to find their voice among many others. However, this confusion is not a mistake. It is a signal that old structures can no longer support what is awakening in a person. Your internal development has overtaken the external situation. Now everything must align. Be patient. And you have it. After a period of tension comes the Four of Wands, which brings a breath of peace. It is an energy that creates space for stability, whether it is home, relationships, work, or inner setting. There is a feeling that there is a place where it is possible to stop, breathe, and realize what is truly important. It is as if a new foundation begins to be built around a person, stronger and truer than the previous one. With the High Priestess, a quiet, deep knowing comes to the fore. It is not a voice that shouts. It is a subtle but persistent intuition that a certain path is right, even if it is not yet fully visible. The High Priestess brings the ability to see below the surface, read between the lines, and recognize the truth that cannot be silenced. At this stage, a person begins to be guided by an inner compass, not by the expectations of others. When intuition matures, the Chariot card comes in, and this is the energy of clear direction. It is a moment when a person stops asking confusedly whether they can and simply decides for themselves. The Chariot brings courage, a push for the goal, and the ability to move forward even when everything is not perfectly prepared. It is a step that changes the dynamics of life. From this moment on, things are set in motion. Another tarot card, the King of Cups, shows that with this movement comes deeper emotional stability. It is an energy that allows you to respond with calm, perspective, and maturity. You stop being carried away by storms and start to stand firmer in your feelings. This card often also brings about a harmonization of relationships, or the arrival of someone who is emotionally balanced and supportive. The Queen of Swords brings sharp but liberating clarity. Suddenly, you can see what is true and what is not. What is healthy and what is just taking energy. Who is standing by your side and who is just standing in the way. It is an energy that allows you to say no without guilt and yes without fear. The whole story culminates with the Eight of Cups card. It indicates a conscious decision to leave what no longer fulfills you, be it a relationship, a way of life, a job, a habit, or an internal pattern. It is not a dramatic departure. It is a quiet, deep understanding that a certain chapter has ended. And it is this step that opens up space for something new, purer, and truer. So, what is changing in your destiny? The period of internal struggle is ending. Stabilization and building new foundations are beginning. Intuition becomes the main guide. Determination and moving forward are coming. Emotional energy is leveling out. Boundaries are becoming clearer. Old patterns are dissolving. It is a transition from confusion to a clear and, most importantly, conscious path. Wishing you the right step, Kitty.